welcome back to Derby Talk.
Giddy up, baby.
Tommy D along with the captain,
Giddy
guys.
up. Go to the
We
win.
are back. It's everyone's favorite time of the year. We made it to the 100-point races, guys. We skipped some of the earlier races, but we're going to be talking about the Louisiana Derby Grade 2 and the Jeff Ruby Stakes. Louisiana Derby will be from the fairgrounds, and then the Jeff Ruby Stakes will be from Turfway Park.
Yeah.
Captain, you know, it's Derby time. You know that we're getting pretty serious here. We're in March. We finally made it to the 100-point races.
Yeah.
A lot to look at. We're not going to talk about too much. We're going to focus on these two races, Captain.
Okay.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, it is. It is, Tommy. Good to see you,
brother. Good to see everybody put in the comments. We miss some of you guys, so good to be back. But Captain, let's get into the fairgrounds. Look at this race 12. It's going to be the last last race of the day. It's a Louisiana Derby Grade 2, a mile and 3/16. So a lot of these
little over a mile and an eighth. Little under a mile and a quarter. So
I mean, that's a tough for some of this. That might be the deciding factor here. So we're gonna take a look at the field, guys, and then we're gonna put our picks down in the comments. Also, make sure you get involved. Put your comments in the bottom. Hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell. Horse race content
ding.
coming to you. Okay, number one, John Hancock. This one seems to be one of the major competitors here. Should be part of the speed. 2 for 2, 84 buyer last time, winning the Sam F. Davis at Tampa Bay. Cox Pratt. Cox Pratt combo 38%. They're 27% at the fairgrounds. This one looks like it's definitely going to be one of the ones vying for favoritism here. Windstar Farm also. But there's some other speed horses in here, Captain. 7-2 on John Hancock.
one of the ones, Tommy, you got to look at it. It's a Windstar Farm homebred. They decided to keep this one and looks like a good one.
Yeah, Constitution also is the sire here. So number 2, Chunk of Gold. Ethan West trains this one here. Only win coming over the synthetic track. Going to be a little bit tricky here. That was at Turfway Park, breaking its maiden. Second in 125. It was second in the Risen Star. It was 9 lengths behind the winner there. Loveberry aboard there. Your thoughts on the 2, Chunk of Gold?
He's got to be one of the ones on the throw in there, Tommy. You got to look at him. It's going to be his 4th race of his career, but he's first 2 seconds. He's got to look. Yeah,
closing 2, a lot of speed in this race possibly. Number 3, Tiz-tastic. Steve Asmusson training this 3-year-old colt, the son of Tiz the Law. 7 starts, one of the most of any of the colts in here. 7 starts, 2 wins, 1 place, 2 show. I didn't really love this one for the win, Captain, but I thought maybe this one could play underneath here. It was 5th in the Rebel. Before that, it got 3rd in the Southwest. 3rd in the Kentucky Jockey Cup Grade 2, and then 3rd in the Street Sense. So this one, 2nd in the Street Sense. So this one able to hit the board in stakes races, maybe one to keep an eye on.
This is one of the ones that you look at, and it has run in the most stakes races, and in essence has the most class. So you have to leave him in there, especially at 8-1.
Yeah, one that might be able to pick up the pieces if the pace goes too fast.
Yep.
Coming off the pace there. Number 4, Yinzer, another colt trained by Steve Asmussen. Twirling Candy, known for the speed. This one last time went wire to wire, winning by 2. Maiden special weight, 1 mile and a 16th at the fairgrounds. Yep. So 1 on the track here, but did take 4 starts to get there. 85 buyer, but this improving colt seems to be going in the right direction. $1 million purchase.
Yeah, $1 million purchase, but it took 4 times to get there, Tommy. I look at this part of the speed contingent at 12-1.
There we go. Number 5, Caldera. D. Wayne Lucas trains this 3-year-old colt. Liam's Map is the father here. Sunland Derby 400K, nosed out. Before that, won by 5 in its maiden. Maybe one to keep your eye out. My Racehorse. So some of you out there might have a little piece of this one. When you go back to its maiden, did go wire to wire there, so should maybe be part of the speed. It looked like it tried to sit off the pace last race and just missed. So Dwayne Lucas, and you get Tyler Gaffleone up aboard there. So familiar with the fairgrounds. Your thoughts on 5?
This one right here, I like it a lot, Tommy. Coach Dwayne Lucas comes in. Sunland Derby, 2nd in those. Him and Getaway Car were just, heads apart, coming down the lane, and 9 lanes clear of the 3rd runner. So, yeah, you definitely got to throw that one in there.
And let's go to number 6, Built. 6 Built is Wayne Catalano is going to be training, old school trainer here. Eclipse the Thoroughbreds is going to be the owner here. J.L. Ortiz gets the call here. 3rd in the Risen Star. Before that, 2nd in the Lecomte, nosed out. So it was there in that grade 3. Won the gun runner by 6+. going, wire to wire. This one might be a little diverse, maybe one that you want to add to the ticket, possibly be right in the middle of the pack.
The last 3 races have been stakes races. The last 2 a grade 3 and a grade 2, second and third. You have to leave him in the mix.
Number 7, Vassimo, Todd Pletcher, another one, speed here, breaking its maiden first time out, won 2 in a row, then last time in the Risen Star finished 4th. Blinkers do come on for this one. You do pick up Ortiz Jr., who's been there the whole time, familiar with this 3-year-old son of Nyquist. What are your thoughts here? Todd Pletcher, 15%. Blinkers coming on, each buyer improving each race.
I can never throw out Irad Ortiz in a race, especially hooked up with Todd Fletcher.
Yep. Number 8, Furio. Joe Sharp trains this one. Another part of the speed, improving each race, so you got to like that. Came second last time in 100K behind Instant Replay, who is we're going to be talking about here is the 9 horse. Besides that, Joe Sharp is one of those guys. He's 10% on the stakes, but he could pull out a win, and you pick up a Luis Saez, a nice little jockey that also could get the win, and that's the son of Mackenzie.
Well, I looked at the 9 horse was in the same race as the 8, beat him by 5. I would look at the 9 instead of the 8 in this race, Tommy.
Yeah, number 9, Instant Replay. Brad Cox trains this one. Florent Giroux aboard here. Won by 5 off the bench going from December to February. Had some trouble going back to December. Before that, broke its maiden by 8 at Churchill Downs. It's got some nice workouts coming in here. Gary and Mary West, prominent owners, are the breeders and the owners here. This one is the son of Maximum Security at 6-1.
Tommy, I want to tell you something. This is a Brad Cox Giroux play right here. They clicked for 28%, and this horse came off the bench, wins by 5. I think this horse could be prepped for this race, Tommy.
Yeah, 34% at the fairgrounds.
34% winners at the ground.
Number 10, Hypeness. Kenny McPeak, Brian Hernandez Jr. Love this combo. 7th in the Rebel after breaking its maiden nice. They did break its maiden at the fairgrounds. It was a sloppy track, but did get done quite nicely, winning by 2.5, coming off the pace. So maybe this one, the son of Into Mischief, this 3-year-old, possibly coming late, pick up the money, throw out the Rebel last time. Maybe if this one can improve.
Call me crazy, but I really like this horse. If you looked at this horse's last race, he had a brutal race. So I like to come back on a trip handicap here, Tom.
There we go. That's the field of the fairgrounds, Captain. Let's give out our picks here. You want to do top 3?
I'm going to do my top 3. I'm going to go with number 9, Instant Replay at 6-1, Brad Cox and Giroux. 34% at the fairgrounds. I really like that last race and that last 1/8 of a mile. This horse is really reaching to the wire. First time out in the year, impressive. I think this race is for his to lose. I also like to look at number 5, Caldera at 6-1, and number 1, John Hancock on the speed and the rail to keep everybody on the outside of him. So I'm going to 9-5-1, and I'll throw in the 10 for the superfecta there, Tom.
Oh, there we go. I like it. The 10, 10-1, a little action in there.
Yep.
Boost that up a little bit. Captain, I can't disagree with you on some of your picks here. I think that this might be a Cox race. He's got John Hancock as the speed, and then he's got Instant Replay maybe there to pick up the pieces. This could work in the favor of Florent Giroux.
That would be a Cox box.
Hey, Cox box. I kind of like the Cox box. I might do something a little different here. So I think John Hancock might have something a little bit more in the tank. This one might be.
Flavian Pratt too.
You got Pratt. He was aboard last time, but Owen Almighty, it beat pretty nicely last time. Came back to win. So I'm looking at that. I'm going to take John Hancock on top here.
He's 38% with Pratt too.
38% on the season, 27% fairgrounds. You know what? I'm not going to go instant. I'm going to go Instant Replay as my third choice. But I'm also going to play up a speed, another horse there, number 6, Built.
All right.
I thought that this one for Catalano. I like this one. I like that, its speed. It could possibly come off the pace. So I'm going to put number 6 in there. So I like the 1, 6, 9. And since you're doing a super, I'm going to throw in number 3, Tistastic. This one hits the board every time, 8-1. So I'm going to put him underneath. I don't know, like him for the win candidate, but
right.
You know, I think he's got a chance here.
Been in enough races, class races, to come in third or fourth. Okay.
There we go. Let's
on
move,
the Turfway
let's
Park.
Move on to Turfway Park.
Race
here.
12, going a mile and an eighth on the Tapatita.
There we go.
Okay.
This is a you know, the purse here is going to be $777,000.
$777. Okay.
All right, so mile and eighth, as you said.
Okay.
Number one calling card, trained by Michael Maker, 7th in the Gotham, 8th in the LeCompte, 3rd in optional 125. Did win by 17 at Aqueduct, going a mile in its maiden, its best race yet. Could this one get back on track? 20-1.
That's a reach.
Okay, captain says a reach. Number 2, Charlie's to Blame here. Won its last 2 on the turf here. Going to be going to the turf to the synthetic. Peter Urton trains JJ Hernandez. I like the combo here. Peter Urton 3% on the stakes races, but he can get it done. Charlie to Blame here, the son of Blame. Your thoughts here?
BG Stables, an old California stable. I'm telling you right now, I had this horse win money on the last 2 races. JJ Hernandez comes out to ride this horse. I love this horse. Love him on the turf. I don't know about the dirt, up in the air, but I love that horse.
Speed should be part of the speed here. Number 3, California Burrito, 92 buyer last time, 1-2 in a row. Also speed in its last 2 starts, both wins. Mile and a 16th, 1 here at Turfway Park. You gotta like that. So got 2 out of 3 wins here on the track. So this is one you're gonna want to put in there, Captain.
Yeah, you're gonna want to keep him close, definitely in the mix.
Local trainer, local jockey. Number 4, Final Gambit. Brad Cox is going to be here one last time by a mile and 2 1/4, 2.5. I mean, a quarter. Here on the track, so it's got the win over the track, Captain. It's been favorite in the last 2 starts. Before that, it was 3-1, so getting some action here. Obviously, Juddmonte owner and breeder, you got to like to see that. In the money in all 3 starts. Final Gambit could it step up another level.
Tommy, it did the mile in 140. X marks the spot.
Okay. Number 5, Flying Mohawk. One last time, 100 optional off the bench. You know, went from October to January at the fairgrounds on the turf, so it's going to be going to the synthetic. Won its last 2 starts. This one's very interesting to me. Don't know too much about the pedigree, but this one is one that I might not keep off. I would probably put on my ticket. You're looking at a jockey trainer of 30% together at Turfway Park. This is kind of a wild card for me.
Tommy, I 5 races, all of them on the turf. This is on the dirt, on the Tapatita. I know Tapatita and turf are alike, but I'm going to take a flyer on that.
Okay. Let's go on to the next here. It's going to be number 6, Baby Max. Baby Max blinkers are going to be coming on for this 3-year-old colt, son of Maximum Mischief. A mile and a 16th last time on the track, finished 2nd. Right behind California Burrito, was the favorite in the post after winning 125, going a mile race before. But this one seems to always be in the mix here besides its first start. Second first out of 5 starts.
You got to look at him. He's got to be one of the ones in the mix, Tommy. You know, right off the lead, closer. I like it.
Yeah, jockey trainer combo, 30% there, 38% on the year, so looking at a strong combo there. Number 7, Gio Coastal. Keith DeSormo going to be getting the ride here. You know, last time 12th in the Risen Star, did not show up. Before that, finished in the allowance race on the turf quite nicely. You know, this one's kind of struggling, but, you know, it did get 2 wins. It's got 164 in earnings.
It's a reach.
Okay. Let's go on to number 8, Innovator. Innovator, the coach, Dwayne Lucas, 12th in the Rebel, 3rd in the LeCompte, first maiden special, going 6 furlong, so it's going to be adding a lot of distance here. Did take, you know, a decent amount of starts to get to that maiden, but, you know, it was one that showed up. Shorter distances, I'm not quite sure that this one will be able to get the distance, is my concern on number 8.
That's a reach.
Number 9, Poster. Aaron Hardy trains here. 3rd in the Sam F. Davis behind John Hancock and Owen Almighty. It was first start. Before that, won 3 in a row, Captain. I kind of like Poster, and you're putting Johnny V aboard here. Something tells me that this one is a true player.
This is a go-to horse right here, Tommy. I really like this horse, especially. He had his initial race. Now coming off the second race off the layoff, he's got a good look for me.
Number 10, Maximum Promise here. Another Maximum Security 3-year-old colt here. John Battaglia finished third at 3-1 behind California Burrito and Baby Max. Had some trouble, but came up and ended up getting third there. I think a better trip here. Another shot on the synthetic. This one could be better. You get to Torrey riding here for Kenny McPeak.
Horrible start last time. Got it after he's got his act together. It was a different horse turning for home.
Number 11, Curvino. Peter Miller shipping out here. Third last time, an optional 200 on the dirt here. This one has been on the turf a couple times, has yet to hit the synthetic. Peter Miller must see something here. This is the son of Vino Rosso. Corrales get the call. This would be a big price, 20-1 morning line. I see that going up.
One for 9 lifetime. Marking an X through that one, Tommy.
Number 12, He's Not Joking. Josie Carroll trains here. 5th in the Holy Bull, grade 3, quite a ways back. 8th in grade 2, did win the grade 3 from Woodbine over synthetic. So if you're looking at this one, the synthetic track does have 2 wins in the money and everyone. This might be a wild card one to possibly put underneath. I don't know if he's going to get the victory, but he might get a piece of the money.
Oh, I definitely agree with you that, Tommy.
So number 12, He's Not Joking. And the last one, number 3, Candytown AE, in case there's any scratches. Todd Pletcher. Maiden.
You got to mark him out.
Second, Captain says mark him out.
Yep.
All right, Captain. Who do you like here? There's your picks here.
Well, let's see. I'm going to take number 9 Posters, my first pick.
Okay.
I'm going to use Baby Max in my second pick. And you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with Charlie Is to Blame, my third pick. So I'm going to go 9-6-2. How do you do? Go get your money in the 12th at Turfway.
There we go, Captain. I'm on the 6 here, Baby Max. I do like this one quite a bit. I think he's going to show up. I do have him with California Burrito. I think they're going to have a little rematch. I like that 6-3 there. And then I'm going to go with, I'm also going to put a shot in there. We talked about it a little bit here. And then number 12, He's Not Joking. I'm going to put in the mix, and then I'm going to put Poster to clear out the superfecta here.
Oh, there you go.
So number 9. So I got 6, 13, 12, 9. You want to throw any more in there?
I'll throw in the 3 as my fourth. I got.
There's your 3. No, you're right. You don't have the 3 in
I
there.
got the 2.
Yeah, you got
with the 3.
There you go.
Okay.
So 9, 6, 2, 3, 6, 3, 12, 9.
Okay.
We're right there, Captain. As always, it's been good.
It's always good, brother.
Hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell, guys. We're gonna be giving you some more Kentucky Derby stuff. Get involved. Share us with your friends. We're here for the love of the game, and get a little action out there.
Tommy, who do you like in the NCAA?
Oof, geez, Captain. I think Duke looks tough. Florida looks tough. I think a couple, longer teams. Maybe Texas Tech as a 3 seed maybe has a shot. How about you?
I'm on Houston at 6-1.
Houston, okay,
That's my play.
All right. I like UCLA maybe to make a possible run into the Elite 8 also with.
I got a minus 5.5 in the first game.
Okay, all right. I like the action.
Yeah, ACT.
ION.
Action, baby. See you next time.
Good luck, everybody.
Go, baby. Get up.